Hello guys, welcome to I've been missing in action, but I'm back, and I have an amazing episode of today's video. We'll be showing you my baby's just started to wean, that's why I was away. So my first food, my first day of solids, I'm going to be giving an avocado and a boiled egg. Make sure boiled egg groups of allergens, and that's why I decided to start with the egg today, so that I check on any reactions that might occur. You need to be serving one type of food at a time, just one type of food at a time. Make sure there is no salt, because the baby's kidneys are not yet fully developed, so they don't need any salt. So I'll just mash this up. I'm not going to be blending. I want the baby to not do what I don't want to be serving purees to my baby, so that I don't delay on the milestones. So yeah, so I'll be mashing this, and then we'll be giving the baby this food. Actually, I forgot to say that at first you can start with the egg yolk. So I've eaten most of the egg whites. I've just remained a little because egg whites have more protein, I think, if I'm not wrong. I'm not so sure. So I'll be serving the egg yolk and a little bit of egg white to my baby, and mash it with a masher. So I don't have the foods, the plates for my baby, but I order them. I'll be having them soon. So mash them until they are very smooth and give it to your baby. However, if you decide to be giving the purees, make sure that you don't stay too long on the puree. Make sure that you switch to the mashed foods as early as the 7th month, so that the baby does not have problems with the swallowing. And also, if you stay too long, the baby might have delayed speech. So yeah, I'm not a pediatrician, but at least I've done some little bit of research. So do some of your research. And yes, this is the first day of my baby's food. For the second day of my baby's, as she started solids, I'm going to be giving her this banana. So I'm not going to be pureeing this banana, I'm just going to be mashing it, and that's it for today. So this is how it will look like. It will be very easy for the baby to eat. It has just little to almost no lumps, but even with lumps it's going to be okay. The baby will feed on well. So I forgot to tell you guys that you only need to, when you start solids, you only need to give like 2 tablespoons a day. That's enough for your baby. Don't overfeed your baby. Just give him or her 2 tablespoons, and twice in a day. So in the morning, in the evening, or whatever time you choose. So for today, I'm giving to eat to my baby at, it's around 1 p.m. So this is what I'm going to be giving the baby. Remember, your baby still gets nutrition from your breast milk. If you're going to puree this, add breast milk to your banana, but it's fine when it's mashed. And what else? Yeah, we'll progress gradually as your baby feeds. So by the time the second week is coming for your baby, you will progress to be giving maybe 3 tablespoons of your food. Even the baby will guide you, but please don't overfeed your baby. So yeah, today is the 3rd day of solids, and I'm going to be giving boiled potatoes, but I'm going to be adding a teaspoon of cooking oil to the potatoes, just for enhanced flavor. And yeah, and mash it up until it is smooth. And I forgot to remind you, this is how it looks after you've mashed it nicely. It has a little bit of water. And I forgot to tell you guys that you need, as you feed your baby, you also need to remember water, so that at least there will be no constipation. So give at least 30 ml of water 30 minutes after your feeds, or 1 hour after your feeds. The 4th day of your baby's solid, of my baby's solids today, I'm going to be cooking uji for her, and a teaspoon of Blue Band. You can also substitute Blue Band with peanut butter. It helps with weight gain, especially for those kids that suffer from weight gain. You can also use cooking oil. Yeah, just do your preference, and because margarine has some salt in it, I would advise you to use unsalted butter, but for me I've gone with the margarine. However, the uji should not be too thick, neither should it be too runny. This is the consistency that you need for your baby's uji. Don't add any milk, because is it the iron in the milk haitaweza kudigestika vizuri in the baby system. Also, don't put any sugar, it is good as it is. Also, use 1 grain at a time. Uji with 1 grain for me. I've used Wimbi, so yeah, that is enough. And then as she progresses with the weaning period, you can add the rest of your grains. The 5th day of solids, I'm cooking. I've boiled some carrots, so I'm just going to be frying with a teaspoon of oil or butter. So I'm just frying this, and then add in the boiled carrots just to introduce in a new flavor. So yeah, that's the 5th day of solids. That's what I'm going to be giving the baby. So I'll mash this up, and then it will be good for the day. Feed 2 tablespoons of. This is the final look of the mashed carrots. I've fried it in a little bit of oil, and you can substitute oil for unsalted butter. Yeah, so she'll definitely enjoy this. It's a little bit of sweet because of the carrot is sweet, and savory just a little bit because of the onion. Yeah, so it's a balance of the two. On the 6th day of baby introduction to solids, I'm making sweet potatoes and terere. So today we're making, so the sweet potato is already boiled. I just added some terere amaranth. Sasa cook, and then I will mash it up. You can see the sweet potato is already cooked. So this will be the last day of our shooting, of giving you the ideas of what my baby is eating for the week. So I hope you try this out, and you can also feel free to add any other variety of food that is suitable for your babies. I left out so many. I can do a part 2 or of the combinations of foods now. The broccoli, when now you start introducing plant protein, that is the dengu, and then you can also introduce the animal protein. You introduce gradually as your baby grows. So as you introduce, firstly you introduce a single food at a time. Yeah, see you on the next one. Bye bye. This is how her food looks while ikiwa imemashiwa. It's very sweet, definitely atamaliza hii. So this is only 2 tablespoons of the mashed sweet potatoes and terere. And see you on the next one. We pray for a good growth for your baby and a healthy baby. Happy feeding.